In this video, we're going to do an unboxing of the Geo DVR by Remote GeoSystems. The Geo DVR is a geospatial digital video recorder. Now, in most cases, the Geo DVR ships in a Pelican case, and generally when that is the case, we will put the Geo DVR in its Pelican case in the Pelican cardboard. So first thing we'll do is we'll remove the Pelican case from the cardboard. And we'll turn this around here for the camera, and we'll open up the box. The first thing we see here is a piece of paper, kind of a disclaimer, basically says be very careful when removing the unit and some other legalese there. Alright, so in the Pelican case, the geoDVR is packed for maximum protection during shipping. And so what we're going to do is to gently remove the parts and pieces and then the geoDVR itself. So first we'll start here with power. This is actually what we call the AC wall power adapter and accessories. So typically this is going to be used when we plug the Geo DVR into the wall for bench testing, setup, configuration, that sort of thing. For in aircraft or in vehicle power, we're going to have this bare end wire power source. So that will be wired in directly to the aircraft, vehicle, or power. Alright, those are our power sources. Now here we have the SD camera adapter. That'll actually plug into the back of the Geo DVR if you have SD cameras connected to it. We have an extra solid state drive with the thumb screw cover, which is unique to the Geo DVR. Geo DVRs come with one of these solid state drives as the storage already, but most people will order a secondary one with their system, so that's what that is. And related to that is the dongle to plug into the solid state removable drive and then into your computer to pull the data off. Next we have our what we call our start-stop recording switch and also the waypoint trigger. So the red button here will start and stop the recording of the Geo DVR, and the blue button will drop waypoints. This is the physical switch. There's also an opportunity to use those two functions through a touchscreen monitor as well. And here we have the GPS antenna. The GeoDVRs will ship with the internal GPS receiver in most cases, and this is just an external antenna for the GeoDVR. Alright, so last but not least, of course, we have our GeoDVR here. And because it has flanges on it, and again we pack this for maximum protection during shipping, we can actually pull this up kind of from the bottom very gently. So we just pull up the foam with the unit itself. Go ahead and move the Pelican case off there. Put the unit on the table. Make sure it's on something that won't scratch, because we don't like scratched up stuff. And here we have our Geo DVR. What you're looking at here is actually the back side of the DVR, or video panel as we often call it. You have your two HD inputs if your Geo DVR is configured this way. Certainly your setup may vary depending on your configuration, but we got two HD inputs. This is actually where the SD dongle will go over here, and you'll plug in your SD connectors there. Power, display port for external monitor, DVI port for external monitor, and a VGA port for external monitor. So those are generally the items you'll be using on the back side there. This is the geoDVR Gen 3. So on the front side we have our USB inputs, and that'll be where things like the waypoint and start-stop trigger go. Also wired mouse and keyboard while you're doing a configuration setup of the Geo DVR. Depending on your configuration, LAN 2 port might be used for data. That's typically on a gimbaled camera situation where we're getting not only the aircraft location, GPS, but where the camera is actually looking. So some of the implementations require us to input on LAN 2 there. Other implementations do not. LAN 1 is typically reserved for pulling data off of the GeoDVR if for some reason you don't want to pull it off via USB or the removable solid state hard drive. And I guess I should mention this over here on the, which I guess would be the left-hand side, is the operating system drive. So we obviously have stickers here, tamper-proof stickers that say do not remove. So don't remove that one. This is your removable solid-state drive. And that is the unboxing of the Geo DVR 3rd generation, Gen 3.